Hello everyone! Recently, e-invoicing is about to start, so a lot of businesses are really having a headache over it. Why is that? Because their employees have to do double the work. For example, I recently heard about a hotel. The hotel already has its own system for check-in, check-out, and issuing bills to their customers. But the problem now is that these systems don't have e-invoice functionality, so when the hotel needs both e-invoicing and these check-in, check-out systems, what can they do? The first and most straightforward method is to use both pieces of software. First, they handle check-in and check-out, issue the bill, and then come over to our site or to these e-invoice billing systems and issue the e-invoice again. This is the simplest and most direct method. But with this method, your staff will have to do the work twice. So to solve this problem, we've opened up an API. An API means you can continue using your hotel system, for example, your system for check-in and check-out, but you'll have someone on your end connect to our API. Usually, the software developers will know exactly how to handle this. So, in addition to providing you with our documentation to connect to our e-invoice, we will also give you a tenant ID, and client secret. The tenant ID here represents your company's identity in the system. Each company's is different. For example, your company's address, registration number, and so on, these serve as a symbol of your company. Next is the client ID. The client ID is the username used to log in when our system exposes its API to the outside. In other words, the login username for the API is a client ID. Then there is the client secret. The client secret is the API key for the system. It works like an API key or password used for secure authentication, mainly to prevent others from impersonating your company to issue e-invoices. So we have these three. Now, how do you view this information? Actually, if you go to Settings and click on e-invoice settings, you'll come to this page. When you scroll down, if you see Client API credentials, it means you've purchased our API package. If you don't see it, you can contact us separately to purchase the API package so your developer can connect to it. So this is the function of our API. If you have any needs, feel free to contact us. Thank you, everyone.